Welcome back. In this lesson, I'm going to talk about how to use legends in Revit. Now you may ask yourself, what exactly is a legend? A legend is an abbreviation or a symbol and title that can help you identify objects in your plan more easily. On the screen right now, I have a legend for different diffusers. The icon for the diffuser is on the left, showing how the air flows, while on the right, I have the name of the diffuser listed out. There's also a title for the legend itself, so you can see what category of things we're looking at. If you go into the project browser and scroll down to Legends, you'll see all the different legends that exist for this plan. If we click on abbreviations, for instance, you'll see the different abbreviations for different elements in our plan. Our legends also include HVAC duct conditions, piping symbols, and valve symbols. So these are just examples, though, of the sorts of legends that you can create. You're not limited to just these. You can create legends for whatever you need for your particular project. But for now, I'm going to go back to the diffuser legend that we were originally looking at. Now, if you want to work with legends, you can create your own. But the first thing that you're going to have to do is create a new view that will specifically be for your legend. So, go to the top of the screen and click on the View tab. From under the Create panel, click the Legends icon. You'll see two options drop down. Click on the one that just says Legend. You'll now be asked to provide a name and a scale for your legend. For this example, we're going to keep the name as Legend 1, and we're going to keep the scale as 1 to 50. You can choose whatever you need for your project, though. Once you've made your choice, click OK. This will bring up a blank view pane. Now, you have to insert the symbols that you want for your legend. Later, we'll add the text that goes along with those symbols. But first, go up to the Annotate tab at the top of the screen. Under the Detail panel, click the Component drop-down menu and select Legend Component. This will place an icon for your legend in the viewing pane. If you want to change the icon, under the Family drop-down menu, you can select from a wide variety of different legends. For this example, we'll choose the Air Terminal Exhaust Grill, Rectangular, Hosted, Horizontal Standard. Your cursor will change into the corresponding symbol, and you can just left-click anywhere in the viewing pane to place it in your legend. You can add more symbols to your legend in the same way. If you click on the Family menu, you can choose another icon to place in your legend. In this case, we'll do an air diffuser. When you're satisfied with your symbols, click Modify, and they will be set in place. Once you've inserted all the symbols, now you need to provide text to explain what they are. To do that, go to the Annotate tab at the top of the screen, and from the Text panel, click the Text button. Now you can click into the viewing pane to add text. To insert a title, go over to the Modify text box that has appeared, and click on the No Leader icon. Left-click wherever you want the left margin of your text box to appear, and then you can just begin typing in your title. In this case, we'll call it Legend. Since this will be the main title for this legend, I'm going to highlight the text and then bold and underline it as well. You can make additional changes to your text if you need to from under the Properties window. You can also reposition the text box if it isn't where it should be at first. Now that we have our icons for our legend and the title of our legend, we can add the annotations to explain what the different symbols are. To do this, go back to the Format panel and click on the One Segment button, which is immediately to the right of No Leader. This lets you draw a line which will point to the symbol in the legend. Choose the text type that you want, and then insert the title for the symbol. In this case, we're going to call the first symbol exhaust. We'll repeat that process for the second symbol. We'll call this one supply, because this is the supply diffuser. And when we're done, we'll click the Modify button. Alright, let's review. In this lesson, we went over what a legend is, and how to create one in Revit. We discussed the different components that make up a legend, as well as how to insert those components. First, we go to the View tab, which lets us create a new view for our legend. Then, we go to the Annotate tab, and from components, we can insert the symbols for our legend. We then add text, and we're done.